My name is Christian Bean. Welcome to my room. Okay, so this is week 3 video log. I also wanted to say that this was my first video log since I just added the class. So first I wanted to discuss Immanuel Kant's perpetual peace. I think that he made good observations when it came to how the absence of fighting wasn't necessarily peace. Examples of this can be seen when we look at the arms race and the Cold War with Russia and the United States. I'm also not sure what he means by perpetual is suspiciously close to Platonism. I'm not really sure what Platonism is, and I thought this would be a good time to clear that up. Then another thing that I liked about this article was that Article 5 states that no state shall forcibly interfere in the constitution and government of another state, but I don't know. I feel like the United States has a history of that in the Middle East, especially when it comes to their resources and extracting oil. So, I don't know. A lot of these articles, well, this article in general, I see a lot of the things that you're not supposed to do as a country the United States does. So, I don't know. That's interesting. And then Kant on law, public reasons, and culture was the other one I wanted to talk about. So Kant explains that peace cannot be existent unless cosmopolitism, legal reform, and individual moral development exist. So what does this mean necessarily? What is cosmopolitanism, legal reform? I conceptualized it as like you have to remove your so-called egocentric, individualistic attitudes about your country's superiority compared to another one, and you need to recognize yourself not as Italian or Russian, so to say, but as a part of the human race. That's the only way that you can really come about peace in his eyes. I also think it's interesting that Kant explained that not only was perpetual peace just political, but it was a coupling of legal endeavor and moral pursuit. But I don't know. I don't think this is very realistic because you can't really change individual moralities. And the last thing I wanted to end off with was quoting, the ultimate responsibility for war and peace lies with individuals. I can see with the peace part, but with the war part, you know, in instances of the United States government enacting the draft, those people had different moralities according to the government, so like they didn't necessarily care whether you had your own little thoughts. You were, you know, supposed to fulfill your sense of duty as an American and go fight once you were drafted. So I don't know, I don't necessarily agree with that, but that's it for week 3. Thank you.